Oh, hello, Spurs fans. It's Paul Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Doing it a bit lo-fi. If I'd have known, I'd have scored myself a private room. Though I'd have brought all my gear in. But hey, that's life. How you all going, folks? I might look a bit like rough, but I'm actually feeling really good today. Yesterday was bloody awful, but I've been on IV antibiotic drips and OxyContin and this and that, and I'm feeling pretty good. So it's 7:15 in Sydney, RPA Hospital, and I've forgotten the date. Was it 17th of March, something like that? I was a bit concerned actually because I did a video this morning where I was all quiet into the microphone, and the reason I was quiet into the microphone, it wasn't because I was like, feeling bad. It was just there was other people around. I didn't want to disturb other people, so I thought I'd give you a bit more of where I'm at the moment, and I'm feeling good. So I'm having a bit of surgery tomorrow, which I don't give a fuck about because I'll be asleep during it. I'm not going to know anything about it. They're just going to clean some shit up and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm excited. Like I said in the video the other day, like the reason I stopped or felt that I had to take a break from doing YouTube is because my energy for the last few months is it's like prior to that, what I used to be able to do would be I'd get up early, bounce out of bed, do a bit of a stream for you lovely people. Or I would do a shift in the car, come home and do a nice unwind stream. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And I just, I really thought it was like mental health. And it turns out I've had an abscess for fucking ages. So, and the fact that it's all being, that the infection's being fired, I actually feel really, really good at the moment. So, so I might be back sooner than later. I'm not going to run before I can walk, but I'm a bit bored tonight, and I thought, up yours, you lot. The amount of hundreds of hours of top quality entertainment I've given you, you can bloody well entertain me a bit this evening. I'm using you lot. But I hope you're all well out there and having a good old time. Yeah, I shaved the beard off and the hair and all that, So, but I'm still a hippie in here, peace and love and all that. I gave you my my match report of the Fulham game because I was in and out of reality a little bit during that one. But for me, it was just lovely having a football game on when I really bloody needed it, and the fact that maybe we didn't play as well as we could or we lost, it really sort of taught to me the relevance of football. Win, lose or draw, the game's there, and you're in the game while it's on. And for that, I'm thankful. I think that's a great thing to have in life, and it's a wonderful thing about us being a dumb human sapiens, he who knows he knows species that we can we can enjoy just funny stuff like that. So yeah, so even though I'm guessing many people out there aren't happy as usual, I was happy just the fact the fucking game was on. So onwards and upwards. Unfortunately, we've got a break now. I'm going to be in here for, I'd say, at least three, 4 more days while they're sorting shit out, because there's a chance when they do the surgery, it might not get everything and all that, and then they might have to do it again. But I'm not fussed. I'm on the road to feeling a lot better than I have for quite a while, so I don't give a shit. But thanks for all the well wishes out there. Anyway, enough of me and my medical equipment. It's and but I want to make this clear. I'm not doing this for drama or sympathy. I'm just a bit fucking bored. All right. So and no Dr. Google advice, because I've had a bit of that. Bloody hell, man! I'm surrounded by doctors and nurses and God knows what. I'm not going to fucking take your advice from it, am I? Oh, I saw something on Facebook. Fuck off. Anyway, first cab of the rank. Yeah, here we go. Now, I might have to mute it, or I'm using my IV drip as a makeshift camera stand. So when the when people come in, I might have to press mute and explain shit, or I might have to stop the stream suddenly. I don't know. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, first cab of the rank to welcome me back into the land of the living. It's I Don't Know Football Club. Mr. Lee, Harper Lee, welcome back, Paul. Thank you very much, man. I did go away. Here we go. Oh, he's not been on Dr. Google, has he? No. My advice, if you come back, is do the live shows when you're both fresh and during reasonable hours. No pressure to do live watch-alongs. I've never put pressure on myself anyway, man. That's why I didn't do all the watch-alongs, and I always did it when I felt like it, and that's why I felt like I had to stop. I just didn't have the energy. But yeah. No, I just do it my own way, man. You know. Martin. It feels like I haven't spoken to you for fucking ages, actually, you know. This is cool. Although, here's a tale of the internet. My goodbye YouTube video, 11,500 views. Hello, YouTube. I might be back. 3.5. Who are the other 8,000, eh? Hello, my good man. Good to see you. You're looking 20 years younger. You've got a very discerning eye, young man yourself. Yeah, it's because like one of the things I was trying to do is, you know, I thought this mental health, you know, I'm really getting down, or not down, but I just, you know, to get my energy back, I thought I'd go on a bit of a fitness kick and get running, get fit. And when I was running, it just wasn't happening, and the beard and hair was just pissing me off because it was all hot and sweaty and shit. So I thought, fuck this, and that didn't help either. So. You know, give it time. Oh, bloody hell, man. It's Gary Huggins, the troublemaker. Yeah, he might be able to buy his way out of trouble on some channel. Well, he could buy his way out of trouble on this one as well. Come on, Spurs. So good to see you back, man. Thanks. Yeah, it'll go down as one of those fucking Sava-esque on quitting YouTube and then you come back again. But, well, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing. Mark, and when Romero came off, that changed the game. They came at us, they scored. Yeah, like I say, I was on a cocktail of medication for the second half. So the only thing I really remember is it seemed like we had a bit of pressure. And then when Sessegnon came on, I thought, oh, fucking hell, he's going to score, isn't he? He bloody well did. So, you know, but I didn't care because I was... Here we go. Good old Harper. I Don't Know Football Club. Hit the like button on your way in, everyone. Thank you very much, man. Need support for his time. Thank you. At least 50% of viewers should like the video. Statistical information there. That's a target. Is it a KPI? Oh, I don't know if I want KPIs on this channel. Yogi Bear, private room score. Well, I don't know, man. From what I saw yesterday, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet here, and I get it, because when people come into emergency, they're in a state of distress and all that sort of stuff, as I was when I came in yesterday morning. But, you know, things take time. Just relax, just chill, just be nice to people. You know, there's a thing like where, you know, in life where people will be grumpy with you, and they'll say, oh, yeah, I'm grumpy because someone was grumpy to me. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Can't you just hold that shit into yourself a bit and not pass it around? Because now you pass it on to me, and now what? So I've got to pass it on to someone else. It just becomes an epidemic of shit. So if someone's grumpy to you, just hold it back. And when you meet someone else, realise that they're a completely different human being in a different circumstance, and be cool with them as best you can. Now, none of us all perfect, are we? We all slip up from time to time. In fact, like there was a case last night where one of the nurses, for a little bit, was a little bit sharp, but then almost straight away it went away again. You know, they're professionals; they know how to handle their shit here. So, the medical staff here do an awful lot of taking a lot of shit and just keeping it, and then they've got to let it go some other way or whatever. You know, like me, and when I'm in the Uber, I'll get a shitty passenger and I'll just hold on to it and not pass it on. And because I know when I turn the keys off in the car at the end of the day, it all naturally just buggers off anyway. But so I find that people use that as an excuse of I'm allowed to be a shithead to you because someone was a shithead to me. It's ridiculous. The world would go round, explode. But I think being cool with people is a good effect. If you're just a little bit cool, I wouldn't use the word nice because that's got a bad connotation, but just all right with people, then they feel all right. It spreads around there. You can have a good contagion of coolness around the place. And maybe what I did last night helped me get a private room. I don't know. It wasn't why I did it, but I just didn't want to make people feel like shit. They're trying to do a job. And I don't know. There's a lot of entitlement in the world. Yeah, I know. It's a fucking score, eh? Score. Yogi Berry, you're getting decent sleep in there? Not last night, man. I didn't get to bed until 3 a.m. and they put me in like this general. I was shitting myself actually because it was like a general ward. There was 20 beds in there, and it sounded like a bloody pokey pantry, where all the poker machines are. It was beep, 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 and then there was a couple of main player characters just talking loud and fucking shit. And I thought, and I went up to the nurse and saying, look, can you help me out? And they gave me a sleeping pill. It knocked me out for 3 hours. So last night I got 3 hours sleep, which I didn't really sleep the night before because of the pain. But I know I'm just nice and relaxed today, and I know I'm going to get a decent night's sleep tonight. So no, it's all cool, man. Or did the nurses not leave you alone? Oh, look, they're going to wake me up and do observations and stick needles in my arm. Well, I've got the thing in my arm already, but they're just checking up on me, make sure I'm all right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'd rather that than them leave me alone and I go septic during the night, Stairs, looking a good fella. Thank you very much, man. I'm enjoying this. I'm glad I did it. BDelf81, glad you're feeling better and back. Yeah. And yeah, I'm thinking of when I get out of this and all said and done, I'm thinking of doing like a charity stream for this hospital, just seeing what's happening here. Not Bob Spur style. It won't be like nurses.bobspur.com, if you remember that character. I'll find a way of doing it all legitimate, just to say, thank you from me. And if people out there want to thank them for getting me right, then that'd be cool. But that's down the track a little bit, But I'm thinking about it. I'm not really one for doing charity streams because I think, people are free to, do with what their money with what they want. I don't want to manipulate people, but I think, this is a personal thing for me, and it'd be cool. But I'll think about it, And of course, when I do a stream like that, there's no obligation. If no one gives anyone anything, that's cool too, Dan Davenport. G'day, Paul. Get well soon, mate. Awful result. Yeah, well, what can you do? I start getting to know you from Jacob's channel. Yeah. Get well soon. Do live streaming whenever you feel. Well, that's what I've always done. I've never forced myself to do it, man. But like I say, I just thought I couldn't continue doing it, and look, I can after all. I mean, one good thing is that even though I was low on energy, I have been working hard, and I've kind of, got into a better, nearly caught up financial position. I mean, when I get out of here, I know I can do it anyway. So it might be for the first couple of weeks I'll be working and not doing this. But if I feel like doing it, I'll do it. Or this might be an Indian summer, and I'll be all full of vim and vigor and OxyContin at the moment, and get out and just think, I can't. I'm just old. So. Zoom out. Hey, Paul, no pressure. Well, stop putting fucking pressure on me, you lot, with all this no pressure shit. Fucking hell, man. But are we calling this officially? One day at a time, man. One day at a time, because you need to hit with a membership. If so, hey, look, if you want to do a membership, you do what you want to do, man. You want to do what you want to do. Maybe see if I establish a proven track record of returning before you invest some funds into the kitty. Do what you want, man. Hey, here we go. Oh, right. Yeah, it's funny, man. Yeah, I saw you call there. Yeah, no, my Bluetooth fucked up the first time. Afternoon, Paul Nippies. You're sorry, and here he is, man. Always. Oh, bloody hell. Shit. Because I'm doing it lo-fi, I didn't. I might as well do it now. As usual, I'd like to interrupt part of this stream to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, which in this case are the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I don't know how they say hello, so I won't, but I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and recognise that even though been gone for a month, and some of you might suspect that shit has changed treaty-wise, no, nothing. Never was ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land. And thank you for jogging my memory there, you're sorry. And afternoon, Paul Nibbies. Glad to see you already looking better, mate. Yeah, I see you missed the beginning of the stream. The reason I was really quiet this morning, man, was because there was other people around. I didn't want to disturb anyone. But yesterday I felt like absolute fucking arse. But today I'm feeling a lot better. And yeah, just had a nice dinner. It's like, oh, it's beautiful. I don't want people moan about shit so much. It was great. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. Come on, you Spurs. Chris 90. Maybe that was it. The build up of the whole season. You know, my immune system just thought, fuck this. We've got to stop this twat watching Spurs somehow, haven't we? Let's make him super sick. He might get the message. No, I haven't. Because when I get better, I'll be watching more bloody Spurs. So fuck you, immune system. What do you know? Johnny E.G. Morning, Paul. I'm the crapper. Hey, that's a benefit of technology, isn't it? 4 espressos and dropping my guts. You trying to make me feel better, are you, mate? Yeah. Great. I mean, here's me squeezing pus out my cheek every 5 seconds. And, there you go. There's the return shot. Hey, how'd you like that one? Welcome to the jungle, bruv. That's it, man. That's it. All right. Well, Mark N does have a stat, but I don't have my... We haven't won a game going into an international break since... Oh, fucking hell, I forgot about that. Yeah. The duck has not been beaten. Fuck the duck. Fuck statistics. I liked Ange's press conference the other day when he was talking about Mr. Hindsight. That's exactly what a lot of people are doing in the media, football YouTube. After the fact, it's bloody easy, isn't it, to say what went wrong. It's stupid. I thought Ange did a great press conference. Is it raining? I think it started raining, folks. Zumac Still, who I'm obviously trying to model my new appearance on, fashion influencer like I'm hoping it will, pull me a bit more crumpet the more I look like Still. And the other clown wanted to make sure you were gone, mate. But like a phoenix, he rose from YouTube death, reborn. That's it, shaved, because all the fire burnt everything off, didn't it? It stinks. Burnt hair is a bad old smell. Maybe that's what brought it all on. But yeah, man. We'll see how we go. BDelf81 seems like Ange is using the rest of the league games to get players fit for Europa. Hey, why the fuck not? He's the gaffer. We might win the bloody UEFA Cup. I thought our game against RZ, not the first one. That was shit. I keep forgetting I pinned the microphone on you. But the game the other day against AZ Alkmaar was brilliant. I really loved that. I thought there was some really good football, like training games. Yeah, why not? Joe Allen, hi. Hope you're well. Look, I'm in hospital, so obviously, But no, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Thanks, man. Charlie Rogers still can't believe she missed the bus. I don't know what I was talking about there, man. James, oh, I know you like talking football, mate. Yes, but you look like you fucking swallowed one. Well, swallowed half, maybe. Paul, I had a triple bypass and had to sleep on the floor. Fuck, this geezer has a minor toothache and gets presidential sweat. Well, you know, be nice to your staff, maybe. But I tell you what, I'm glad I don't live in fucking America. I'd be dead. I mean, you know, it's taking time for things to happen, but I'm cool with it because it's all free, you know, and that's the way it should be. Carl Simpson, calling you Spurs for my sins. Get better sport. Well, there's every chance that might happen, man. Oops. Paul, you have found a niche in the market. Not seen Spurs live stream from a Hotspur. Yeah, well, I say if I'd known that I didn't even know I was going to be admitted, let alone anything, let alone a single room, and I could have brought my laptop and things in here. It's pretty easy to do. But there's always a chance as well that someone may, you know, genuinely end up needing this room more than me, and then I'll be moved out, which is cool. You know, at the moment, it's mine. Joe Allen, do you think Spurs will win the Europa? Of course. Why not? Who we got next? Frankfurt. I've already seen bloody headlines about it. Was something like I can't remember the exact wording, but it's words to the effect of if we get knocked out of the Europa League by Eintracht Frankfurt, Ange should go. I mean, it gets boring. I tell you something good I've not been doing. I've not been watching any football YouTube at all. Because I haven't had the energy. I'm getting home from work and I just listen to a little bit of music and go to sleep or something like that. But and I've enjoyed the football more, to be honest, by not watching it all. Loved it. So hey, maybe don't watch me either. You might enjoy the football even more. Elijah Tulsi, wishing you a speedy recovery, Paul. Thank you very much, man. At least I can talk properly. Like yesterday, I could. Was it yesterday? Yesterday morning. Yeah, yesterday morning. I could hardly even talk because I can't actually open my mouth much at the moment. So I haven't actually half swallowed something because there's all sort of muscles and fucking shit going on. But hopefully that'll start happening again. But yeah, Mr. Funetti, a man who forgot to unsubscribe his automatic subscription. I'm assuming that's what some of the members did. They just forgot, or maybe they were showing genuine support. I don't care. Like Daniel Levy, he doesn't care if the money's coming from Levy outers or Levy inners. It's just money. Hey, fuck it. If you forgot to cancel your subscription, or you were hoping that I would come back, don't matter, does it? I'm back-ish. We'll see how we go. But thanks, man. Either way, whether you've forgotten or not, thanks. Thanks for the extra bucks. Good to see you on my telly again. Yes, man. Joe Allen, not a Spurs fan. But in all honesty, I do think Ange is under pressure if he does not win the Europa League. Well, who's your manager? Who's your manager? What twat can I ever poke a finger at? Hey, look, pressure. I think, look, it don't matter, pressure or no pressure. What's he going to do? Something different? No. Dan Davenport. A lot of people in media just want to see Ange fail. We've been so unlucky with injuries. I love Ange, but I feel the Spurs board might look to make a head coach with Mancini available. Look, whatever happens, I support the manager. And I support Ange, and I think Ange is doing a good job. So I ain't speculating. Hendo! G'day, mate. Good to see you. All the best. Come on, you Spurs. That's it. Although, if I'd have known I would have a private room, I wouldn't have brought my trumpet. That would have been maybe a bridge too far. All right, here we go. More wisdom from you. Sorry, FFC looked well drilled, and we weren't too far off them. Okay, but they were the better team on the day. Okay, that Sessegnon goal was an absolute cracker. Unfortunately, I haven't watched the highlights back, but I don't think I will. Not when we lose. Bloody inevitable. Football always gives you these bleeding stories. Paul O'Keefe. Is this the Paul O'Keefe or a pretend Paul O'Keefe or a non-related Paul O'Keefe? Hello, man. If nurses Still and Sava come in to take your temperature, hit you. Yeah. I've got a trapdoor button. I've got electrified doors. The architect. Okay. Can still win the Europa League, so let's get behind it. Well, that's the thing. I mentioned this in the video, maybe it was earlier today. It's team first. And I think I'm part of that. I know I'm not part of the team, but I think we're all part of it. Team first. It's not me first, it's team first. And you support them. You support them. Not stab them in the back every time they fuck up. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because the best chance you've got of success in football is when everyone comes together, supports the team, win, lose or draw. And unfortunately, in Premier League football, it's fair weather fans. When teams win, their fans are all and then when they lose, I don't get it, man. I mean, taking that little break has really enhanced that perspective for me. And so. And I do this, like, if someone's having a shocker of a spell, or I don't go. I'll criticise it, but I don't go in. I try to word it in a way that if the guy was standing in front of me right now, would I say it to his face? Because if I couldn't say it right to his face, then it's just chicken shit saying it online. And so when I criticise something, it's something I would be willing to say to them, knowing that they'd have a comeback. But if I say, oh, you're fucking useless, you're fucking shit, and what's that? That's not a conversation with a human being. That's just being a cunt. Need you back soon. Too much negativity from the same old source. Fucking hear it. Don't worry about it, man. Peace and love. Peace and love. Death Rocker. Hello, another person who... Did he forget to cancel the subs, or is he just... Anyway, I don't give a shit. I'll stop saying it because it's money in my pocket. Thank you very much, Death Rocker. Hey, Paul, hope you get well soon, man. So happy to see you. Thank you very much, Robs. Happy to see you. I won't wait to see all you bastards in here, actually. No, happy to pay a few quid a month. Hey, thank you very much, man. Memberships and super chats are available. I've got a button that brings up that message. Oh, it's on an iPhone. I can't be fucked. But hey, use it or lose it. Hello, man. Evening, Paul. Looking and sounding much better today. Good luck for the surgery tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the pre-med. That's the bit that will make me nice and happy, and then I won't know what's happened until I've woken up. It's all over, and then I'll be on like super painkillers, so I won't feel shit anyway. So I'm not worried about it at all. Mr. Funny, did I see the final goal against AK? Okay, before I read what you're going to say, I loved it. Started off by Odebear, finished by Odebear. An illegal back heel. It was a pornographic back heel by Solanke in the box anyway. The build-up from the back and the flick from Solanke, wasn't it brilliant, eh? He should have read Solanke should have had a red card for humiliation on that one. Unsportsmanlike conduct. It was disgusting. Yogi Bear, if you just want to see Berval, Spence, Tell, Gray, etc., all tear it up, then it's an okay watch. Okay, right. Yeah, well, what I've seen, I've been watching, those players, yeah. I haven't seen enough of Tell yet, but so I'm not saying you're wrong, I just haven't seen it myself, But Berval, Spence and Gray, brilliant. So that's one thing, because I was watching the first half on a low resolution thing with no sound. I couldn't really... Did Gray have a good game? Because I was excited to see him in midfield. He did a good enough job. I mean, Berrival, I think, is fantastic. He's getting better and better. He's a star, that guy. Mr. Fanetti, I reckon you would use the subscription DOS better than me. Well, yeah, I'm very wise with my investments. Well, actually, it goes to buying rent and food and stuff like that. But when I'm a YouTube millionaire, man, oh my lord, Hotspur Hippie, Hotspur corporate sellout. Ah, fuck that. Thanks, man. I want Decky back. Where is he? He's injured. I don't know any more than that, but I haven't really been following the Decky thing too much. I know he's injured, but that's about it. Notorious Pete IG. I think I'm the only one who can see Ange being at Spurs next season. No, I can as well, man. I think the club will be extremely sympathetic to the injury crisis this season and give Ange another chance. Yeah, I mean, look, league, patchy, League Cup, really good. FA Cup, goodish, but we got knocked out by who we got knocked out by. But Europa League, last day, that's a good showing. No matter what way you slice and dice it, that is a good showing. So all these clowns saying, "Oh, if we don't win Europa League, he should be sacked." What? So you want him to do something that only Bill Nicholson and Keith Birkinshaw have ever done for the club? Because if Ange wins the Europa League, that will make him our third most successful trophy manager. Third. So that's what he's got to do, keep his job. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, give him another chance, man. Look, to me, there's no sign of it going to absolute shit. Like in the dying days of other managers we've let go of, like fucking. And I'm not saying they're all let go of unfairly or fairly. I'm just saying this is what I mean. You can see the players checking out with Mourinho, Conte, Pochettino, even Redknapp. Really, Redknapp. That's not happening. Okay, our performances haven't been super consistent, but I'd say like in the last run of games where we've had 3 iffy performances. You could say the other teams were just a bit better, but we've also had some really good performances as well. When the wheels fall off, it's just shit after shit after shit, and that's not happening. We might have a bad game or two, and then we pick ourselves up and keep going. So, Craig the Gecko Man, even hippies, hope you're recovering. Looks like it, doesn't it? Looks like it. Thanks for stopping by. Steady as shark. Here we go. I saw a message from you. Yeah, a video message. I can't remember. Brain like Swiss cheese. Glad to see you again, and best wishes for your surgery tomorrow. Well, I mean, we'll see how we go. Hey, there's nothing. In fact, the only sort of risk I was concerned about, they said I might have some permanent nerve damage from the surgery, and I said, will that affect my voice? Because my voice is my stock and trade. And they said, no. You won't even look different. You might just feel a bit numb. It's like, oh, that's all right. Bollocks to that. That's all right. Peter Borney, a speedy recovery, bro. Thank you very much, man. Berrival, Mr. Funetti, not Berrival himself. Berrival, no, fuck, I did it again. Mr. Funetti, member of the commune. Memberships and super chats are available. I'm going to spruik those harder. Fuck it. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, if you want to slip me a tip, that'd be very nice of you. Thank you very much. Because the more of that I get, the less of other shit I've got to do, and I can make this better. That's the pitch. That's the pitch. If you're happy just seeing a bit of this and a bit of that, fuck it. Just watch it for free. You're more than welcome to do that as well. Berrival really throws his body around. I'm amazed by this Mr. Fanetti, because when Berrival started, he looked to me, and so, who was I talking to? I was talking to another Spurs fan who said, maybe this was just an optical illusion, that in real life, he actually is a big guy. But my perception of him was that he was quite slight of build. And and he was getting breezed off a bit in his first few appearances. And to me, it's a bit, even though different positions and different playing styles, I thought, well, we got a bit of a Brian Hill situation, haven't we? If you're a guy that's not physically able to do that, you can still be very, very good at the game. You can still be one of the best, but you've got to find another way to solve that puzzle. So I thought, yeah, so long as Berval does that, Hill didn't, but so long as Berval does that, finds a way to use that physique to his advantage, he'll be just fine. I was completely wrong because he's just become a physical nutcase. He's just become a real solid. Blown me away. He's absolutely blown me away. Kind of like a footy player. Yeah. He's not wimpy and I like it. Yeah. And when he gets knocked down, he gets straight up again, doesn't he? The Swedes, including Decky, are tough. We have got some tough players. We have got some players that aren't tough, but why dwell on the shit? I'd say it to their face as well. Madison, stop falling the fuck over and rolling around. I'd say it, definitely. Sorry, it's BIG. The players are still behind Ange. Yeah, they are. I think so, man. And I feel if he is sacked, there could be uproar within the club. Hey, well, that's another. Yeah, that's. You'd like to think that the players would get behind a new manager and all that, but if they are, solid behind Ange and that happens, they might want out. Really, because I'm sure the players can see that something is worth fighting for at Spurs at the moment. Hey, look at this. It's Sundeep Patel. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Hope you get well soon, Paul. Yeah. Funny that something as simple as having a shave makes you spot something. No, I think I would have found it out here because, you saw the videos of me the other day. It wasn't like that all the time. It's actually come down quite a bit. But it was just a little bit. Well, I thought. I know I'm an ugly fucker, but was I a little bit like wonky? But because I hadn't seen my face for 3 years, I thought, maybe I just didn't notice or something. There you go. Keep smiling. Our trophy drought will soon be over. Of course it will, man. It still are. Hey, Paul, great to see you again. Been a Spurs supporter since 1970. Oh, you outranked me, man. When was I? 90. I keep on working out the year. I was 4. No, I was 3 or 4. It was 1976. Yeah, the year before we got relegated. That was it. So, yeah, all right. Well, I'll bow down to yours because apparently that's how it works. Because that's what I hear fans online saying, I've been supporting Spurs for 25 years. 25 years. I was a Spurs supporter before you were shit in yellow, son. But this one's got the dibs on me. And will be my final. So will so until be. Fucking hell, it's such gravitas, and I fucked it up. All right, here we go. I've been a Spurs supporter since 1970, and will be until my final day. Too many miserable wankers in our fan base. All the very best to you. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Yeah, I mean, sort of similar era you before me, but it's fun, isn't it? I think people forgot that being a Tottenham supporter is ultimately fun, or supporting any football team. It's fun, isn't it? It's not something to be a dickhead about. Thanks, man. Digging tea, hello, man. Welcome back, Paul. Lovely channel, thank you very much. Brings me a bit of joy when Spurs have been shite. Well, we're going to have a bit of shite here and there and then all that. Don Puttis, hey, Paul, take care of yourself. I don't have to. That's the beauty of being in hospital. Don't have to do shit. They tell me when to eat. It's like prison without the, prison wallets. It's all good. Hey, Borodar, man. Colin Cross, good to see you back, Paul. All the best, mate, from Wales. Hey, thank you very much. Nice to see you pop in, Colin. I don't know where I am on the comments here. I mean, I've got fuck all else to do, so I'll keep going until I get a bit tired or I get to the bottom of the comments. Am I at the bottom of the comments? No, I don't know. I don't know where I am in the comments. I can't tell on this screen. I just realised, redback spider, hello man. I just realised I'm sitting here smiling. Hey, I'm on holidays, and the missus and I had a great day. I hope you're having a great day, a great holiday, man. Bonus hippie chat. Top it off. Well, you know, you got your priorities right, haven't you? Priorities right. Excuse me, just 1 second. Don't have to do anything. Just came in and cleared some of my dinner stuff out. It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, I think there's a light I can turn on because it's getting a little bit dark. There was a button I could push. Staff emergency. Now let's do a bit of Fred Dinage investigates on how to turn the light on. There was a when I was taken into my private suite here, they did give me a rundown on what everything does, but I was a bit so that looks like a big button. Lights. Shit. No. I can't open them. Fucking. There was a button here. Stuff. No. Was it this one? Ah, light. Well, there's that one. I thought there was one up there. No. Okay, well, it's a backlight. So, hang on, I'll just rearrange shit here. Move my tripod. Come IVS drip stand. See if I can balance it all up again. Oh, there's a super chat just come in, so I'll get round to that in a second. Oh, fucking hell. It's all balanced precariously. There we go. Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday, man. Colin Cross. Colin Cross, how long did it take to grow that beard? I think I had it, well, it was COVID lockdown, man. So it was probably about, is that 3 years? And how long did it take to shave off? It was like 5 seconds. I just got my clippers and zzz, that was it. At least I'll stop getting that bloody question now. If we win Europa League and you shave your beard off, I always said I'll shave it when I feel like it, and that's what I did. Matt in Oz, hello, man. When I see your new look, I'm reminded of another Spurs fan. I've got it. Oh, yeah, it could be a lot worse, that. Yeah, Warren Mitchell used to go to games back when I used to go, and he'd trot him out at half time. It was great. Ah, there we go. There we go. 1958 for me, poor man. I've seen us win a lot, everything, the whole lot. So all we need to do is after we win Europa League this year, we'll win Champions League next year, and then that's it. There's nothing left, is there? You've done everything. Whereas I've got a few more to catch up. Oh, well, I need the Premier League, a Cup Winners' Cup, which is not existent anymore. Don't know what you'd... There's no equivalent of that really now. So I will just say I've got that one. Will you allow me that one? But UEFA Cup and an FA Cup I've done. But yeah, Premier League and Premier League and European Cup. Hey, if we do that next year, do the double, we'll both cross the finishing line at the same time, won't we? That'd be nice. Mr. Fun Eddie. Here we go. If the Spurs management team sack Ange, I'm 100% confident he will get another job, EPL job in the future. Oh, he'll get somewhere. Look, and unfortunately, if he gets a job in the EPL, I won't want him to win because he's the enemy then, isn't he? But you know, I'm sure. Look, let's not talk about ifs and buts and monkey nuts. He's our manager at the moment. That's the way I'm sticking it. The architect, bang on, Paul. Team is everything. Yeah, team isn't just the players on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and I've seen it myself. Like uh, where everything feels special, and the two special years I felt Spurs. Really, I mean, not. I mean, they're all special years, but really special ones would have been 86, 87, where we didn't actually end up winning anything, and 90 and 91. Special. But if there was a chink in the armour anywhere, like with the manager or the players or any of the staff or some of the fans, we wouldn't have done as well as we did. I just don't understand I really don't understand how people think you can succeed as a football club and have success if you're just white-handing all the time. It's like you've got no fucking real day-to-day effect on decisions that the club makes or the manager makes. Just assume they know more about the fucking game than you. Keep your gob shut a bit. Support everyone. And yeah, analyse it, criticise if you want after the fact and all that sort of stuff. But it's too much. It's too much. Everyone's preempting everything now. And while it's like that, we aren't going to win shit. But I do get the feeling that when we win games, we do it with generally with such good performances and panache that the people that are the discontent merchants, even though their voices online might remain loud, they'll become more and more irrelevant, and that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to keep playing our football, win games, and then those negative people out there will be shown for what they are because they'll never be happy. If we string some shit together and win a cup this year or next year, and they're still whinging and moaning and putting caveats on everything, and yeah, nothing's changed, or you know, we need to do better than this. We're a big club. Well, just fuck off. Fuck off. Go and support Manchester City like you really want to, or some other club. Fuck off. Not a proper Tottenham supporter. Not a proper football club supporter. Fucking hell, man. So I get behind them every game on the shelf in the 90s. Yeah, and we're pretty average. Yeah. Yeah, but no sense of entitlement, just enjoying and supporting the lads. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the 90s started getting a bit ropey, didn't they? I think the last game I went to was in 94 or 95. Yeah. But what can you do, eh? What can you do? Luckily, it was pre-internet, so you might have a whinge in the pub a little bit, but you'd always go back and back the lads. Back the lads. You wouldn't be going into a game saying, oh, if he doesn't play well in this game, he should fuck off, and Venable should fuck off, Jerry Francis or Aussie or whatever. You want them to do well. Best chance they got of doing well is if you support them, not if you're fucking poking the finger all the time. I'm right. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh, lovely super chat. Thank you very much, Adrian. Very difficult on this display to make sure I don't click hide comment. And cheer up, Paul. I think I feel reasonably cheery. I feel actually a lot cheerier than I have done in a long time. Actually, knowing that all my ailments weren't just down to depression, really, it was actually a physical thing. So I'm feeling pretty happy, actually, man. If it makes you feel better, I've got permanent head damage. I'm from supporting Spurs. Yeah, I'm afraid the condition is irreparable. Maybe I'll get cured tomorrow. Surgery. I'll come on stream and say, look, they did all the shit and they found this thing, the Spurs supporters cell. We've taken it out. It's like, put it back, you cocks. but it'll make you miserable. I don't fucking care. Sorry, don't accidentally turn off the machine that goes beep, Paul. What I've discovered here, man, is the machines that go beep are the ones that are just saying low battery warning. It's a low priority. So just like so I moved into this ward last night and there's loads of this beep, beep. I think I must start climbing walls. But yeah, if they gave me a sleeping pill, knocked me out, which is good. Oh, for fuck's sake, hang on, I'm being a bit of a comment Wally here. Robert Hardy, the bump looks smaller. Yeah, well, I've been on loads of drips and other things have been happening. So yeah. Hey, here we go, man. Nice to see you, Derek. I fly through space for a month, come back. What the bloody hell is going on? Where is Hotspur Hippie? I've taken over. I've decided, fuck that old cunt. He keeps us clones in jars. I'm going to have my time in the limelight. Maybe he'll be back someday, but fuck him. It's a slave driver. Shoshi, how about this, man? Super chat, thank you very much, man. Missed you, Paul. Well, miss me no more. You know, day at a time, but it's definitely looking on the up, man. It really is. It really is. I can't tell you how much of a you know, I know I keep saying it, but it really is a bloody relief that that like, even though I'm not in the best of health at the moment, like mentally, I'm feeling bloody fantastic. Oh, yeah, hello.
Would you like a cup of tea, coffee, or cordial, please?
No, I'm cool, man. Right. Thank you. Cheers, man. So I don't have to do anything. Do you want a drink, sir? No, I'm all right. Put your feet up 5 minutes. Yeah, like my head is so much like yeah. Physically, I'm a bit fucked, but that's going to get better in you know by the end of the week. Even today, I'm better than yesterday. But just knowing that, fuck me, I can get back to you know enjoying life and not you know because when I start thinking about depression and stuff. You know, I've got to start thinking of mitigating things. What can I do to curtail it? Like this, which why you know, I stopped the stream, cut down what I was doing, and then I tried to get fit, and none of it was bloody working. I was like, fuck me, this is like dog shit. So to find out it was, you know, an abscess that was doing it, it's bloody brilliant, man. It really is. I know it's a bit of arse and a bit of pain to go through, you know, now and the next few days, but fucking hell, I'm going to be a lot better at the end of it. Colin Cross, this is Spurs, Paul. Yes, we've never been elite apart from the early 60s. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. We've come close to being elite, and we've always been able to beat the elite. But truly elite, yeah, I think that's a fair comment, man. We just plod on and have a good season or two now and then. We've always been a cup team, yeah, with the exception of 2 years. Mark, again, we need to get through this. We need to get through. Well, hang on, we need this to get through because it's not worked sacking managers every 18 months. I know. Of course it hasn't, man. It never does. And we got rid of 20 plus players since Ange has been here. I think that is fantastic because all of them. Yeah, all of them. You know, when people talk about the transfer market, you know, buying players in, you know, hopefully get most of them right. You're never going to get all of them right. But players going out the club, again, you know, sometimes you let go of players that you really shouldn't. But I don't think we've done that. I think, and I'm including Harry Kane into this as well. You know, I think the players that we've let go I'm happy that thank you for your service. I'm not saying they're all shit or wankers or anything like that, but I'm happy that they're not at the club. John Vidovic, if the same away fans are turning up to Frankfurt, we've got no hope. Same away fan. Were there knobheads in Craven Cottage? Is that what you're saying, man? I didn't really hear that too. Oh. Fucking hell! All right, look, for me, like going on the road to away games. Okay, look, there was a game of football there, but it was the whole bloody day out. You're going somewhere you don't usually go. It usually takes you fucking hours to get there. You watch a game of football and you're away. So chances are it ain't going to go. It's more, if you're playing a decent club, it's more likely to go their way than your way. So if your whole fucking day on the road, and Fulham, about an hour on the tube. If you're a Tottenham True Blue fucking supporter, what a sacrifice, If you're gonna act the pork chop because you lose a game on the road, and your whole day is ruined, because I keep hearing this fucking shit. All fans have paid good money to go away and they sacrificed all this time. Well, don't fucking do it. I mean it. Don't fucking do it. Just fuck off. If you're going to be a miserable cunt because you lose an away game and kick up shit and boo the players and all that, fuck off. Seriously, I mean, I've experienced misery, maybe, but I've never thought of, oh, that was so bad, I demand my money back, and I spent. It wasn't a question of, oh, how could they do this to me? How could they do this to me? I had to get up at 5 o'clock this morning. I had to do this, I had to do that. I didn't get home till 11 at night. How could they pay me back with a crappy performance and a loss like that, those bastards? It just boggles my mind. Because you lose, well. And you get a bit of gallows humour about it and you have a laugh on the train on the way home. There's one exception where there wasn't a laugh, but that was one game. But generally, it's like, oh, hey, what the fuck are you going to do? Because, in 2 weeks' time, you're going to be on another train. So don't whinge about it. Don't be such a pussy and moan and bitch about losing a game away from home. Fuck off. Best stream ever. Oh, well, I'm back with a bang, apparently. Thank you very much, Yasarian. So, Lee Patel, you need to hand out some business cards whilst you're in hospital. Doctors and nurses are always in need of a reliable taxi driver. Oh, well, that's not me. That's a different clan of professional automotive transport logistic consultant. That's taxi drivers. I'm, of course, I'm a humble Uber driver. Olsen, 86, 2000. Isn't that? That's not it, is it? Do 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 do. Olsen 86 2000. Oh my god! Hello, Paul. Oh, I can't smile that much at the moment. So great to see you, looking sharp. I know, man. Looking sharp, Notorious PIG. What do you think of the Gold Coast Cyclone, ex-Cyclone Alfred? Saw a huge chunk of beach missing. Well, I haven't really. I've been watching. I'm aware that they had, there's been floods and heavy winds up there. I don't really know much more than that, but it's something that happens from time to time in Australia, and our weather is getting weirder. Like Sydney's weather is much more like, tropical Queenslandy sort of stuff at the moment. It's nuts. Hi from New Zealand, Aotearoa. Renegade Sound. Just think our Fortunes could be worse. We could have been playing at the dreaded. It's a lucky escape, eh, man? Could have been playing at the dreaded Karen Brady rip off your landlord stadium. Well, Artie, I wish I could find a good reason for my general tiredness. Hey, well, maybe get yourself checked out, Robert. I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't give you anything more specific than that. Maybe there is an answer. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. But I see a doctor or something like that. Richie B, the voice of reason and logic. I don't know about that, man. I'm more of the styles of arguing. You've got ethics, logic, and the other one is all crap. Anyway, I wouldn't say I'm logic, but hey, I'll take the sentiment. Thanks, Paul. Missed this. How long have you been in hospital for? Well, since yesterday at 8 a.m. So, that's 36 hours. Well, it's felt a lot longer because yesterday was a long fucking day, man. But what I'm doing is I'll probably go to bed soon. But I've got fuck all to do tomorrow apart from have an operation later on. So it don't matter. Notorious PIG. I live in New Zealand and have never been to a game, so my only exposure of our fan base is what I see and interact with online. Okay. Are fans as toxic at games as they are on social media? Well, when I used to go, nowhere near, absolutely nowhere near. In fact, now and then I have a chat with Steve Perryman, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing you this answer, because I don't, talk out of school. But I did ask him, I've forgotten what game it was after, and I said, Steve, am I looking at the pass-through rose-tinted glasses here? Because I can't. Oh, it was when the fans were having a go at Son, calling him a wanker, I think. And I said, but I can't remember back when we used to watch you guys play. Is that any fans behave like that? Am I just being romantic? And he said, no. He said straight away, no. It just never happened. Never happened. And his reasoning was that and he's quite right. If someone on the shelf had said, "Hey, Hoddle, you fucking wanker, Hoddle, you're a wanker," they would have thought. They would have been going to see St John's Ambulance. Put it that way. My impression of nowadays is that online is a cesspit. I mean, online is an absolute fucking gutter cesspit of fucking weirdos, psychopaths, cowards that hide behind. They look, at least you can see my beautiful face. I'm even less anonymous now, and everyone knows my name is Paul Beatty. I don't give a fuck about that. When I get trolled and people, with behind a made-up name says some horrible shit. Well, why the fuck would I give a fuck what some coward says? So online, I think it is disgusting, and it's not just Tottenham fans. It's not just football fans. It's the whole fucking world online. I think it's despicable, and it's caused so much fucking downright evil in the world at the moment. Now at the ground, far less like that. But what I see is that element creeping in because like I say, back in my day, if you had a fan giving it lip to a player, they would have got sorted out. And so, if you think about something like the Shelf, like 15,000 fans, they might have been maybe 20 fans willing to do that, but they didn't know each other very well and they're all spread out, so they didn't have the bottle. But now, because these pricks meet up online and all bolster each other up and just jerk each other off all the time, they meet up at games, and so you get a lump of 20 people, and it's harder to stand up against them and sort them out. And so I think it is creeping in more and more to games. Generally, I hear a lot of loud support, but I do hear when we're not going so well and we do lose a bit. I don't know what proportion the crowd boo. It's not something I'm a real fan of. But like I say, I've said this before. If I was to go to a game now, would I boo? I don't know, because I might just be a sheep like everyone else. If I was in the middle of 500 people booing, would I boo? I don't know. I'd like to think not, but I might. But back when I used to go, and people weren't happy with the performance, it was just quiet. You know, then the players knew that was enough. It was like a, and then you go home. But it was, oh, you fucking cunts, all that shit. So, short answer is no, they're not as toxic at games, but it's creeping in. Roo-rah. Derek here. Must be beard shaving season. My beard has gone also. Yeah, well, it was so 2024, wasn't it, Derek? So, Derek. 2024, man. Sometimes new beginnings is what is needed to see those rays of light again. True words, man. Right, I'll just see how many comments I've got to get through. Not too many. I'm nearly at the end, as usual. We'll meet in the end at the same time. Also, I won't do it again, but might be worth a jingle if you stick around and I'm online at home. That's the kind of stupid thing I do a little button for. One introduction, trumpets and the lot. Hope you're okay, mate. Stay. I will do. Oh, here we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. All to those side of the globe. Oh, St. Patrick's Day all over the planet, man. I've seen nursing staff here wearing Shamrock Deanie Boppers. Richie B, you've been thinking of you, mate. Take your time and get better bloody soon. I think I will, man. I think I will. I was looking that way. Sean Earl. Sad. Hey, hello, man. Member of Hotspur Hippie membership to Super Transfer. Sad to say this is a look of the end of days. Oh, and is that haunted look of so many previous incumbents. I think that might be because I see what you're saying. I don't agree with it so much as though, because there's enough there that when we play well, there's a spark, and he was sparky before the game as well. I think he's just when we don't play well or we don't get the result, he's down. And when you lose more games, you're going to see more of that than feisty Ange. So who knows, though, man? Who knows? That's my take, you know. Adam MCFC Ramsey, you look a bit like Christopher Eccleston. Wow, I mean, I've been compared to all sorts of people who've been looking like Gollum, Castles, Freddy Krueger, Jimmy Nail, Ryan Gosling, obviously. But Christopher Eccleston I'll take as well. Right, now, I'm going to finish up, folks. I'll have people to thank. Thank you very much, folks. I'll scroll this fucking thing. What's this? Use sidebar component comments to remember. Yeah, all right. It's giving me an instruction thing, but I don't need the instructions because I can do it. All right, Kerry Huggins, troublemaker. Thank you very much, man. Adrian Chia. Thank you very much, man. And Shoshi. I didn't ask if there was any movement on the date you had a while ago, because it's like a long time ago. I just don't want to pick a scab or anything like that. See if there's any final words of wisdom. Oh, so deep. Rest up, Paul. Thanks to the stream. No. It's a good one to end on. I wasn't doing it for you lot. I was doing it for me. But hey, everyone's a winner, isn't they? So thanks very much, folks. Look, I wonder if I can actually play an outro. I can remember where it is, so I can kind of end semi. Oh, it's going to have like an ancient membership list. So I haven't updated this one. Is that one? I think it's this one here. I haven't used StreamYard for so long. Could be that one. Hey, look, onwards and upwards, folks. I hope you've had a happy time watching the stream. I've had a lovely time. Really good, really good. I'll go to bed wagging my tail even more now. And like I say, one day at a time. And hopefully, so the next. I'd imagine the next 3 days I won't be doing shit because I got the surgery, and then there's going to be a bit of bollocks after that. So I'll be back when I'm back. How about that? That's the deal, isn't it? When I feel like doing it, you rest assured I'll be doing it. Anyway, till next time, folks. Peace and love. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs. Let's see if this works here.